Hello again and welcome back to my channel. This is English Grammar with Sephora. I'm back again with another lesson. Today we will be talking about negative present tense, turning the positive into the negative. Before we begin this lesson, let's review our exercises from the previous lesson. If you haven't watched my previous lesson, please pause this video and go watch my lesson titled Basic Question and Answer Structures. Learn the easiest questions and answers in English before continuing with this video. Okay, so let's review the exercises and learn the answers. For sentence number 1, the answer is, does Emma eat the kiwi? Number 2, is he drinking orange juice? Number 3, am I running a fan? Number 4, do they clean the house? Number 5, is Timothy grabbing the bag? And number 6, does it follow a woman? How many did you get correct? Leave me a comment below. In my previous video, we briefly discussed the linking and helping verbs be and do or does. However, I will be giving more detail about these verbs and their contracted forms. For present continuous question and sentences, you use the linking verb be followed by the word not to make the question or sentence negative. For the first person, we have the contractions ain't, which is I am and not. Please note that this is an informal or slang word and should not be used in business or formal settings. Only with friends and family members is it appropriate to use. You may hear this occasionally used in movies, music, and other forms of entertainment as well. There is no formal contraction for I am not, so only say I am or I'm not for business and formal settings. Next we have aren't, which is we are and not. For the second person, we have the contraction aren't again for both you or you all are not. And for the third person, we have the words isn't for he, she, it is not, and aren't again for they are not. Now to our examples. In the first person form, we have I'm not looking up or I ain't looking up. For the first person singular. Again, remember the word ain't is an informal or slang word to be used only in informal settings. And next we have we aren't holding shoes for the first person plural form. In the second person form, we can say you aren't reading a book for the second person singular, and you or you all aren't meeting for second person plural. And finally, for the third person form, we can say he isn't hiding, she isn't smiling, and it isn't rolling for the third person singular forms. And finally, they aren't playing for the third person plural form. For present simple questions and sentences, you use the helping verbs do or does, followed by the word not. For the first person, we have the contraction don't. For both I and we do not. For the second person, we have the contraction don't again for both you or you all do not. And for the third person, we have the contractions doesn't for he, she, it does not. and don't again for they do not. With do or does not contractions in the first person form, we can say, I don't have a papaya for the first person singular form, and we don't jump high for the first person plural form. In the second person form, we can say, you don't blow bubbles for second person singular form, and you or you all don't talk for second person plural form. And finally, for the third person form, we can say, he doesn't eat an apple, she doesn't sleep, and it doesn't turn on for the third person singular forms. And finally, they don't swim for the third person plural form. Now we will have our exercises. I have 6 exercises for you. I'll read each one. Number 1, I blank drawing a picture. What would be the contracted word here? Number 2, we blank go to school. What would be the contracted word here? Number 3, you blank eat sushi. What would be the contracted word here? Number 4, he blank smelling a dumpling. What would be the contracted word here? Number 5, it blank burning. What would be the contracted word here? And finally, number 6, they blank fish. What would be the contracted word here? Okay, now what are the question structures for each one? Please pause this video and practice these exercises on your own. The answers will be given in the next grammar video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next video with the exercise answers and grammar lesson. Visit my channel to book a private lesson to practice your English one-on-one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so I can continue to bring you these videos. Thank you again and see you soon.